What's happening? I'm waiting on y'all. Come on. I'm waiting on you. I'm waiting on you. Come on. This is my pooch altar call song. Through. Y'all better come on and stop playing with me. Come on through. If you trying to take your fire to a different level, come on through. And if you trying to get Kenya 5 for 2024, come on through. Y'all better come on. What's good, y'all? Do me a favor. Make sure you like. Make sure you share. Also, too, put the number 6 or hashtag 6 in the comment section for me so I can give you my deal of the day. Normally, my 6-month program is $180. Today, I'm going to give it to you for $100. So put hashtag 6 in the comment section for me, please, so you can take advantage of this deal. This deal won't last long at all. So make sure you take advantage. Also, too, make sure you like, make sure you share this amazing broadcast, and also make sure you follow this page. Also, too, let me tell you what the agenda is and what the plan is. The plan is, and this is why I stay geeked and I stay hyped all the time, because I believe in goals. We're losing 15 to 20 before 2024. That's the goal, to lose 15 to 20 pounds before 2024. That's where we're going. So if you trying to hop on the assembly line to find, if you trying to take your fine and your sexy to a different level, put hashtag 6 in the comment section right now. I got Tiff with me. I got Lisa. What's going on, everybody? Now, let me give you your life homework. But before we get started, take shoes off. Take shoes off for a second, please. Because I'm about to step on your toes. And if I say anything that touches a nerve, you know this broadcast is for you. Say, Coach, you talking to me. This broadcast was for me. Nobody else. This is confirmation. This was for me. So make sure you put that in the comment section. So this is what I want to talk about. And anytime I say something that step on your nerves, just again put toes in the comments. That'll help me out. Lean in. You ready? Just lean in. And thank you for the hearts too. Lean in. Your life homework and your word of the day is this. Lean in. Look closer. You don't need everybody. Oh, let me say it again. You don't need everybody. The people in your life, for the most part, probably don't even serve you anymore. But you keep reaching out to people who you don't need, and most importantly, who can't even help you. Who can't even help you? How many times have you had somebody reach out to you? Hey, Tasha, I got this problem and this, that, and the other, and I know you can help me, but when it comes to you and you have an issue, there's really nobody you can turn to who can help you with your situation.
It's 10 o'clock.
Thank you, Mr. Computer. You won't have anybody in your life who can help you. And that's a problem. And that's an issue, because we're always leaning on people who can't do nothing for us. I'm not saying have relationships just based upon, what a person can do for somebody. But at the end of the day, you need, you might need a little advice every once in a while too. But when you don't have anybody who can help you, then sometimes you got to say within yourself, shoot, why am I keeping this person around if they can't help me, if they can't love me, if they can't give me a positive word, if they can't even encourage me, why are they still around? But again, you keep asking and leaning on people who are not even equipped to help you. And let's take it a step further. They don't want to help you. They don't want to help you. I hate to break it to you, But a lot of people in your life are in your life because they want a ringside seat to your life. They need a ringside seat. A lot of people in your family are basically the private investigators of your life. They want to be the person who has all the info, so when they hop on that group chat, they can just spill and talk about everything you're doing, all the issues you got going on. They just, again, they want to provide commentary. But again, I'm going back to my original point of you don't need everybody. The only person you really need is you. Here's the problem though. You don't think you're enough, and that's the issue. You've been beat down by life so many times. You done made so many bad choices, you don't even trust yourself anymore. When nobody chose to tell you, hey, that mistake you made, I made it too. Don't even worry about it. I made that very same mistake years ago. I didn't talk about it, but there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Girl, keep going. Nobody told you that. So now you doubt yourself and you don't trust yourself because you think in your mind you the only one who done something dumb. No, we all have. And with that being said, you have all of the tools to do what you need to do. You really do. Everything that you want to do, you've been equipped with. You're smart enough to do it. You're disciplined enough to do it. Don't believe me? Think about all of the stuff that you've accomplished in your life. That required discipline. That required hard work, but you don't give yourself credit for it. Let me say it again. You don't need everybody, but you do need you. So instead of calling up people, seeking advice for stuff that they don't know nothing about, instead of always looking for support from people who can't support you, support yourself. Support yourself. Start seeking out people who can help you. Start understanding your worth and never settling for less than your value. How about that? And lastly, let me leave you with this. Okay. There's this book that I'm reading right now. It's called The Gap in the Game. And it's by Dan Sullivan and by Dr. Benjamin Hardy. And basically, what the book is about is this. Instead of worrying about what you haven't done, and the gap represents where you are and where you want to be. Okay? That's the gap. That little space in between here and here, that's the gap. Stop worrying about that. Stop always focusing on the stuff that you don't have. Stop focusing on the things you haven't accomplished. Stop always harping on, well, I should be so much further along now. And you always comparing yourself to everybody else where, in all actuality, you're exactly where you need to be. But you're always worried about the gap from where you are to where you want to be. Don't worry about that. Focus on the game. Start being thankful for how far you've come. Think about the last 5 or 10 years of your life. Think about the last 20 years of your life. Look at how far you've come. Look at all of the times that you've pivoted and you've made great choices. Again, you can't focus on your great choices because you're too busy beating yourself up about the bad choices. Change your frame. Change your perspective. Again, we're not worried about the gap anymore because you can't move. You can't make good choices. And that's why you're always paralyzed by fear, because you always focused on the gap instead of putting your focus on your gains. So instead of you saying, dang, I need to lose 60 pounds. No, be grateful for the 10, 15 you've lost already. I am so out of shape. Well, shoot, 2-3 years ago, you was even worse off. Stop worrying about that gap. Put your focus on your gains. Can we agree? If you agree to do those two things, understand that you don't need everybody, but the only person you really need is you, because you're more than enough. And the second part, stop worrying about that gap and put your focus on your gains, the things that you have accomplished. If you agree to do so, to do those two things for me today, say, I got you, coach. Again, you're more than enough. But everything starts with what you believe. Guess what? If you don't believe you're enough, you won't be. One of my favorite verses goes like this: as a man thinketh, or as a woman thinketh, whatever you think, basically, that's who you are. So right, wrong, or indifferent, regardless of what they say, it's all about what you say. It's all about what you believe. So let's change your belief system. Let's change how you look at you and how you feel about you. You deserve to level up every area of your life, not only your looks, but your thinking too. We're going to level up everything, but it's going to require you to become extremely intentional, and it's going to require you to delete some files from your life, because a lot of stuff that you believe to be true ain't true about you. I don't care about what he said about you. I don't care what your mom and daddy said about you. I don't care about what your teacher said about you. I don't care about what your boss said about you. You gotta come up with a new narrative for 2024, or you're gonna keep living the life based upon what somebody else has said about you. I need you to start believing what you say about you to be as true, to be factual. You got to create your own narrative versus living off of what somebody said, what they said that you could and couldn't do. You're not smart enough. Nobody will want you with all them kids. You too old. Past your prime. All of that stuff you got to delete. And lastly, before I go, all of those people who say those things about you, you got to wave them away. We're at the end of the year. And you got to start making some decisions about people that's in your life. Again, I'm a year-to-year type person. And I'm a performance type person, which basically means as the CEO of my life, I'm making cuts based upon performance. I'm not basing upon friendships. I'm not basing upon the amount of years we've been together. I'm not basing it upon what you did for me 5 years ago. Oh, no. I'm basing it off of the Janet Jackson principle of what have you done for me lately, that being this year. So if you've proven yourself, if you've been there, if you backed me, if you supported me, you get to go to 2024 with me. But if you haven't, and you're a drainer, and you manipulate people, and you're a user, you got to stay back here. You don't get to go across that line to next year. And that's how you got to start being with yourself in your life. You got to make people earn you, and that's the issue. You don't make people earn you because you don't see any value in yourself. You don't see yourself as a hot commodity, but we got to change that. Because when you look at yourself differently, you'll attract better people, and then you won't mind letting loose of people who just like to hang on. You got to let them go and stop being afraid of letting people go because you don't want to be alone. At least that's what your mind tells you. But again, you got to check them lies that you tell yourself. You're not alone, and you won't be alone. So stop being afraid of being alone, because you could be one of those people who have 4 or 5 people around you consistently, but you still feel like you're by yourself. Just saying. I'm just saying. I know there's a lot of y'all who watch me who have been in a relationship with somebody and you felt like you was all by yourself. Same difference. It's the same thing. So that's what's up. But again, I'm about to get up out of here, but I love each and every single last one of you. Make sure you put #6 in the comments to get my 6-month special. Again, the goal is to lose 15 to 20 pounds before 2024. So if you want to hop on the assembly line to find, if you want to go, if you want to be fupa free, if you want to look snatched for 2024, let's go. Let's go. I'm going to coach you personally. So love y'all. Have a great rest of your day, and let's continue to dominate. Y'all be good. I'm gone.